Let's go, guys, there was a bug. Okay, fine, the bug already happened. You guys know about the bug that happened in FC Mobile, right? Well, guys, there was a bug, but will there be any consequences for us? Will the people who took advantage of the bug lose their cards? Will they get banned? Will the people who didn't get the bug also get 200 drafts? Man, there are a lot of questions, right? In this video, we're gonna try to talk about all of that and also about the new information we have for this week and for next week. Guys, there was some big news here. Actually, it's new information, yes, and it's something new for FC Mobile that's coming. All right, everyone? There's going to be a beta coming out now on the 15th, right? And in this beta, playstyles will be implemented, okay? What is playstyles, guys? Playstyles is what this video is about. In this case, man, they're gonna be extra abilities for the players. We already have special traits. For those who play on console, you know that play styles are extra abilities you can add. For example, a guy has fast dribbling, stronger marking, tackles, shot power, something like that for shooting or finishing. This will be added to FC Mobile now. The beta launches on the 15th and I'll play it, discuss it during the week, and test it in videos here on the channel. Just to remind you, the beta is usually not available in Brazil, but we always find a way to play it and bring videos here, so stay tuned because we'll bring beta videos. I think it will be available by Thursday. And we'll make a video about the new play styles that are coming to FC Mobile. Just to remind you, man, the Ramirez card is coming this week in the last week of the UCL event. Man, we had a bug here, and for the guys who got a lot of drafts and saved them, I don't think we'll be able to use the drafts, okay? I also managed to get into the game on Saturday night, do the mission there, and get the 200 drafts, and I'll tell you more about that too. But what's certain is that Ramirez is coming. The stun isn't confirmed yet. It looks like it's not coming anymore, okay? Man, about the TOTS, we had a lot of questions, right guys? It still follows the draft format, okay? There are some things about the drafts that haven't been mentioned yet, but there will be changes in the drafts too, okay? What's gonna happen? Each league will have its own separate currency. So, the Italian League, the English League, the French League, each league in TOTS. TOTS is an event split into leagues, okay? Premier League, La Liga Santander. And each league that comes has its own fragment, its own shard, or its own exchange currency for the event. So this is also official information, right? That's here. A leak from Madridista, who has never been wrong, right? The initial offer will be Steven Gerrard 113 with 4 rank up items. That is Steven Gerrard 113 in red, right? 117. At that point in the game, it won't be so attractive for those who have been playing the game for a longer time. New currency, Star Shard. This is interesting. I'll tell you what it could mean according to Madridista here. Look, Star Shard can be replaced by the tokens from Phase 2. What Madridista means is, the Phase 2 token is this one, guys, okay? We have the Phase 2 token here. Nowadays, we have cards. 113, 114, and 115 worth 5 points. Okay? The Star Shard is like a fragment. According to what Madridista is saying, it's going to be a fragment again, so there will be a draft and there will be fragments as well. But the fragment will be in that format, right? That we already had, according to what's written there, right, man? So fragments are coming back, which is the shard. Not in this way here, it's going to be changed. Currency for TOTS. Let's see what format it's going to be, right, man? I hope it's a cool fragment so we can pick a nice card to use on our account like the fragments used to be before. The fact is that drafts aren't going away, and something cool is coming, at least there, with fragments for TOTS and for the World Cup. And here, guys, a leak just came out. It's not a leak, this is more like a prediction, right man, that Madridista made here with cards from the Italian League. Okay, here we've got DeMarco, 118 Modric. Yes, guys, the cards will go up to GR 118, 119, and maybe even 120, okay? So stay tuned because there could be cards up to 119, 120 coming to FC Mobile. We already have 117, so like the Italian League is apparently the first one here, right? I don't know if it's really gonna be the first one, but there are cards from the Italian League here, which initially come as TOTS cards. Then, in the end, the UTOTS come, okay? As you guys know too, right? So there's DeMarco, Modric, Martinez. Yeah, usually they're the best players from the Europa League there, from the Italian League, and he also leaked some icons here, which I don't know if they're real. But there's Marco van Basten, 119 Pavel Nedved, also 119 Chiellini, Francesco Totti coming back here. Yeah, it's pretty much certain, right? These are cards of players who played in Italy. So Roberto Baggio, Hernan Crespo, and Cambiaso are here too. So we're getting to the Serie A TOTS, right guys? There are also Moments cards with Çalhanoğlu, Bastoni, Rafa Leão, Clixoy, and Francisco Conceição. These are the cards we have here as leaks from Madridista. Sometimes he gets one right and misses another, but usually he does pretty well, right? Guys, our topic now is different. Our topic now is very serious, okay? Here's the thing, man, in the drafts here, Saturday night, if you came across a mission that had "this mission was here," in a UCL mission, okay? We had to do a mission here, and instead of getting 200 rank up items which everyone was eager to get, you would get 200 drafts. That's right, we ended up getting 200 drafts in this mission. And yes, guys, I was also playing at that time and ended up getting the drafts. In fact, I have 100 drafts there because I thought to myself, man, I don't know if this is a bug. At first I thought, man, why would they give 200 drafts for free? Do you know how much 200 drafts cost on average, guys? If you don't get any promotions in the store, 200 drafts if you buy without those promos. If you buy here, let's say, for 200 man, it averages around RR 1,600 200 drafts, okay? Calculated roughly, just an estimate, really basic, okay? But on average, RR 1,600 man, why would they give that? So people kept talking and talking, and then, no, it's a bug, it must be a bug, right? But anyway, man, everyone who stayed at least an hour and a half in the game, of course Saturday night is hardly a peak time for the game, right? A lot of people can't play at that time, especially if you're a kid. A lot of adults sometimes go out to parties, to clubs, or go to bed early. In Europe, sometimes the guy's already sleeping at that time because it's really late, so it's the middle of the night, right? So they're not always in the game, but a lot of people did take advantage of this bug. Also, for those who don't remember the TOTS bug, there were also rewards during the TOTS bug, right? For the people who didn't get in on the bug at the time. So how did it go? There were people who managed to take advantage of the TOTS bug, bought it with coins they had in their account, because you could buy the exchange token with coins, right? If I'm wrong, correct me down below. That's what I remember about the TOTS bug. My head's already getting older. I start forgetting some things too. So remind me, is that about right? It's probably like that, okay? You got coins, you exchange them for ultimate TOTS swap items, and redeem the ultimate TOTS card, no restrictions. Got it? So in other words, it was really easy because coins weren't that expensive. Back then, I think I had, let's say, 2 billion, and I managed to get 4 or 5 cards. But I didn't end up getting that many either, because I wasn't sure if it could mess up my account, you know? So that's a question everyone is asking now. Think about it. Is my account gonna get banned? I got 200 drafts, I spent them all. Man, I got Zambrata and Petit. I also got Henry, Figo. I went to the Summoned Legends, completed my badge. Man, I got Cannavaro, Maradona, I don't even know. I got 2 or 3 117. Alright, so we're gonna move on to the next screen, man. Joãozinho, for example, who plays UFC Mobile. Sometimes he plays casually, he studies and all that. He can't play the game all the time. He can't spend money on the game because he's a kid, but he's focused, he likes the game. He managed to get the 200 draft, and he did it. 4 117 cards for his team. Besides those 200 drafts, he got 20 more drafts because in the exchange, for every 10 players, right, you get 1 draft, so 220 drafts. So, Joãozinho did really well. He got a lot of cards and everything's good, right? Man, Joãozinho is happy, and that's what matters. The happiness of people, too. However, Joãozão, who spends 1,000 rays, 2,000 rays a month on the game, which I don't think is the best thing to do, but hey, it's his money, he does what he wants. He didn't manage to take advantage of the bug. And his team was at 123, 124, he was upset, he was sad. Because, man, he couldn't get it. Actually, he was P, that's the truth, right? And he couldn't take advantage of the bug, and Joãozinho caught up to his team. So, there are a lot of things we have to think about, right, guys? Joãozinho is happy, and that's all good. I'm really happy for him because he got a lot of cards, and Joãozão isn't happy. And I was sad too because Joãozão deleted his account. That was the case in my league with Andre, who is an old player, focused on LXL, on the league, on DDA. He cares a lot about Gerda, about the team players, because he basically runs things also together with Leandro in the leagues. He went crazy, didn't he? He got really sad, really mad. I'm gonna curse too if you guys don't mind, but I won't, no. But like, he went crazy about that, you know? And then he ended up deleting his account, you know, because he couldn't get it, and he's a dedicated guy in the game. So there are all these points, right, guys? Now, yeah. What I honestly think could happen in FC Mobile. Guys, I don't think you're gonna lose your account, no. Okay? Because it was a lot of people. It's not your fault, right? It's not your fault. You logged in, did the mission. Sometimes the guy doesn't even realize it was a bug. He did the mission and got 200, that's it. You might think that way, but seriously, he doesn't know. Some people just logged in. He always logs in at 10 o'clock to do the missions because he's focused on the game. Did the mission, got 200 drafts, all good. Drafts here, I'm going to spend them, so why should this guy be banned? I don't think that's gonna happen, okay guys? But here's what I think, man. What could really happen is this, man. They could reset this here and we might lose the drafts we've earned soon, okay? And then get a reward through all of this. I think that could happen, right? Another thing that could happen. And now, here's what I think would be cool to happen. They could give, for example, 900 points here, or 1,300 points, or I don't know, 450 points to those who didn't benefit from the bug. Let's say 900 points from this one. I'm saying that's one of the ideas, right? They're never gonna give 200 drafts, okay? They're not gonna give 200 drafts for this, right? They're not gonna give 200 drafts, you can bet on that. And man, or maybe give, I don't know, 50 drafts to those who didn't get it, 20 to try to pull something, I don't know, man. It's just that it's hard to take the draft away from someone who managed to win it, right, man? Come on, man. How is Joãozinho going to feel now if he lost Henry from his account after he won? You get it, guys? It's all, man. It's very complex. So, man, it's gonna be really hard, but something is going to happen. Maybe it's happening right now at this moment while you're watching the video. This video is being recorded at 6 in the evening. It could be that by 10 at night, something might be happening that we don't know about. Suspension of accounts? I don't think so, let alone getting banned, because TOTS is coming. Man, bro, it would be something really hard to deal with. Suspending someone's account now, being banned. That's not gonna happen, okay, guys? I'm almost sure that no one is going to get suspended or banned. But something is going to happen. Stay sharp. So man, if you took advantage of the bug, which I don't think is a mistake, okay guys, if you went there and like got 200 drafts, you're gonna spend them, you're gonna take advantage. I saved 100 here. You know why? So I can make Wednesday's video. Because I already had enough cards here for this week, I thought, man, I'm gonna save 100 there, so on Wednesday I can make a video on the account. So I might end up losing those 100 and also lose the cards I got there. For example, lose how? Lose here. Look, I got Henry, I already had this Figo, and the Zambrotta too. Safa 9, he's already at 117. So look, that thing was happening, right? Where the UCL cards weren't, they've already fixed this, right? So I got Marquise, I think that's it. I think that's what happened, okay? And yeah, I definitely got some other smaller cards here too. So yes, they might end up resetting what we won here and make it start from scratch again. And still give a reward later because of this bug, okay? But if it's a reward, obviously it won't be 200 drafts like it was, right guys? So once again, they're making mistakes, and we just have to deal with it, right, man? What can we do now, man? If they take this away from us again, I don't know, man. I'm not sure how things will turn out or how you'll feel, so share your thoughts in the comments. I can't say anything yet since they're likely still deciding what's best. And it's not always the best for everyone, right, guys? Leave your like, subscribe. If you're with us, you're with us. And if you're not, that's okay too, all right?